that your people and I have found grace in your sight, except you go with us. So we shall be separate, your people and I, from all the people who are upon the face of the earth. So here now more of the actual intercession were brought right into the tent itself. Moses' desires to have God's presence within the midst of the people once again. I mean, talk about a faithful intercessor. He's not going to compromise. And as you see along here, this is a man who had a true shepherd's heart. In his prayer for this special act of mercy on God's part, he realizes that they are undeserving of that privilege altogether. And so his appeal is for God's grace, undeserved favor. God, we don't deserve it, but you are a gracious God. His appeal is for God's grace to be given to them. 4 times he appeals for grace here. You know, how many times do you hear people talk about grace in the law? This is the law. This is the Torah. 4 times. And it's God's grace which brings the reconciliation. First, he recognizes his own privileged relationship, Moses does with God, as coming from nothing of his own worthiness, but that he himself has found grace in God's sight there in verse 12. He's found grace. You've told me to lead this people, he says, but I have not been told who it is, verse 12, you'll send with me. He had received the promise of supernatural guidance back in verse 2, where in verse 2, if you look closely, the pronoun my is in italics. It's not